Okay, I will explain SAT2 practice 1 question 2. Abigail, you have the practice 1 question 2 with you? You're finding now, okay. If you're finding now, okay. So, it is talking about a TV company . Okay, it is talking about a TV company has 1,000 subscribers. Okay, there is a situation who are each paying one, so each pay $100 per month. So this is the old subscribing fees. A company proposed to increase. So now you want to increase this one. So propose. Okay, to increase this. So we let the subscribing fees be equal to X. So X is the, so what is X? Wait, no, X is the number of subscriber. Okay, so what they want to increase? They want to increase the subscribing fees. Okay, so now the subscribing fees, we let it be P. Wait, let me check the question first. Should I use P? Okay, yes, I can use P for monthly okay, monthly subscribing fee. Okay, so now if you read the question, they said they propose to increase the monthly subscribing fee, and it is believed that for every increase in $1, 5 subscribers will be discontinued. Okay, so now when you say discontinued, that means a number of, okay, you want to go toilet, you want to go whatever is it, please, when you're online, you just go. I cannot keep responding to you, okay? I'm teaching, okay? Please. Okay, the monthly subscribing fees will drop. So, which means that for part A of the question, if the number of subscriber is X, state the possible value of X. At first is 1,000, correct? Now, if you increase the subscribing fees, the number will drop. So which means that the maximum number of X will be 1,000. And what is the minimum? It goes 0 subscriber at this state that we know. Afterward, we will see what should be the X be. So if for part A, if you give me this answer, that will be correct. Okay, any further question on this? Okay, we are done with part 1, okay? Part A, So let's go to part B. So how to come up with the subscribing fee function? So you go by proportion. every 5 drop,
Nice haircut.
Is it really nice though?
Dude, it's due this Thursday.
What?
English.
Tough one, yeah. I saw.
what are you doing? Can you please mute yourself?
No, I didn't submit it yet.
Oh, she was mentioning.
Yeah, but she said
Abdul Aziz, you are in max class. So that is how disciplined you have to be when you go online.
Miss,
You come
for
in,
part,
you come in. Listen. You come in late, Abdul Aziz, you come in late, yet you didn't stay focused. So how are you going to continue with your class? So in this case, it go like that. So the maximum is if. Okay, so I'm going to explain how to do part B. That is how I analyze. Okay, if X equal to 1,000, the subscribing fees will be per month will be what is a subscribe 100 for each. So if the X drop, so what will happen to the subscribing fees? So we count by drop by what? 5. So each 5 drop, you deduct the price of the subscribing fees will drop. So will drop, so we minus. Minus what? Okay, so how many drop? So when we say how many drop, we will take 100, 1,000, take away X. So you see, if now X is equal to 995, correct? So that means the subscribing fees now will be 100, take away, you drop 5, right? So 5 divided by 5 times 1. So you get, so how do I get this 5? I take 1,000 minus 995. So I take 1,000 minus X divide by 5, then times 1. Because every 5 drop, you increase, so have to be plus. Sorry, increase by 1. So that will be the new monthly subscribing fees. So that is how I get this formula. Are you okay?
yes, miss.
So you when you do part B, you will write down let P be the monthly subscribing fee for each subscriber. You state it very clearly. So you write down PX will be equal to 100. The original is 100. Now you increase. So this comes from the word increase. You don't have to tell the examiner. You put a plus. Then you count how many 5 drop. So you take the original 1,000, take away the number of subscriber, divide by 5 times 1. So from there, you simplify it. So it will be 100 plus 1,000 divided by 5 take away x divided by 5. So you got the answer? So you got the answer as, here will be 300 minus x over 5. Am I right? Okay, so that done your part B. So you see there is a 300 there. So for part C, what do you mean by revenue? Revenue means income. Yes? Yes? You want to ask me, you straight away on your mic and tell me, okay? Okay, revenue means income. If one subscriber pay this amount, so I got X subscribers. So what is my revenue? Revenue will be per subscriber times by the number of subscriber. Okay, so that will be your revenue. Okay, show that the revenue function is this, I show already. Hence, find what increase of monthly subscription fees will yield maximum revenue. So when you talk about anything that is maximum or minimum, you have to have this. So what is it? We know that R is maximum. Everyone have to know this fact. When R prime X equal to 0. So when I do this, so that means now I have to get my R prime X, equate it equal to 0. Then I will get what is the value of X here. That will make R maximum. So this is a very important fact when you talk about optimum value. So now I differentiate this. Okay, rate of change of 300x will be 300. Take away, multiply by the power take away 1. Okay, so what I can do, I can straight away put this is equal to 0. Yeah. So I have 2 over 5x is equal to 300. So my x will be equal to, I just need to take out my calculator, 300 times 5 divided by 2. Okay, just take out your calculator and calculate. You don't even have to show me the working. So you get 750. So find the increase. So I haven't answered the question yet. So, but I have to draw the sign diagram of f prime x. So you see this question 4 marks. Huh? After I will show you how I give you the 4 marks. Okay, so that is 750. Since the question is talking about maximum, So I know this is a plus, this is a minus. Okay, so far you only can get 2 marks from here. 3 marks from here. Okay, so you look at here. The mark that I give you will be here, not here. Okay, how I get the things. Okay, another thing is what you can do is better still if you write your revenue, correct? Instead of just write the formula, you can write the fee times by the number of subscriber. That will be much better. Are you clear? That will be much better. That means you understand what is revenue. Then another mark will be given. You differentiate this correctly and put it equal to 0 and you get your X. Okay, side diagram is your responsibility to draw. If you didn't draw, I can deduct your mark. But that doesn't mean I should award you with the mark. Do you get me? Hello, student? Okay, then the last part, they say the monthly, hence find the increase of monthly subscribing fees. Increase. So, increase, of P. Because just now we define what is P already. So it will be 1,000 minus X divide by 5 times 1. So you get the answer. So this one is another 1 mark. So you increase by 50. Done. So
Yes.
you get another mark here. So
Yes.
any issue on this?
Yes. Can you explain why do we divide 5 again?
Because every 5 you increase by 1. Every 5 drop you increase by 1. That is what the question say right from the very beginning. You see or not? They believe, it is believed that for every increase of 1, 5 subscriber will discontinue the service. So that is a statement that you translate into like that. Are you okay so far? So this is the toughest question because you have to know how to translate the things in word into mathematical equation. So this is what most students lack of for this type of translation. Okay? So this is called logical thinking, okay? Okay, Whenever you are looking for maximum or minimum, first thing, you have to find f prime x. Second thing, let f prime x equal to 0. That means third, from here you can find your x. That make y equal to fx max or minimum. So can you do this question by yourself? I give you 1 minute. Then I will write down the answer. Okay, so I'm going to use by calculus first. Okay, multiply by the power. Power take away 1. Plus. Multiply by the power. Power take away 1. So I write this properly. 2v over 5 take away 200,000 divided by v squared equal to 0. So I will have 2,000. I don't want to put 2,000 there. Okay, so I have 2v over 5 is equal to 200,000 over v squared. So my v cube will be equal to 500,000. So v will be 500,000 to the power of 1/3. Okay? So you get the approximate value. So you draw the sine diagram of C prime V. Velocity must be more than 0. So you get what is the approximate value? Can someone give me? $79.37. Okay, 79.4. So now you are done. What is the unit of the velocity? Kilometer per hour. You want a minimum cost. Negative, positive, done. That is by calculus. So now if I don't want to do it by calculus, I can just draw the graph. Okay, because the question did say by calculus. So I don't have to go through this process. So for this question, for part C, I will draw this graph. Sorry, V. So I will show the examiner how this graph look like. So can you try using your calculator and do the graph, then you get the minimum point. By the way, V cannot be equal to 0. So I think the graph will go like that. So you get the coordinate of this point. Then you are done. For part C, it doesn't mean that you must use calculator, because must use by calculus, because the question say, at what speed will the cost be a minimum? You can just draw the graph and give the answer. Hello? So depend on the question. So like our question here also, just now, do I need to go through all this? I also don't have to. I can just draw the graph and give the answer. Do you get me? Because the question didn't say by calculus. So that's why I say your calculator skill must be very good. Yep. Okay, do you get the same answer for the V? 79.4. And you even can get the minimum cost here.